CP Gurnani, former CEO of Tech Mahindra, who's joining us on the show as well. And obviously have a very exciting project on AI on us as well. Mr. Gurnani, thank you so much for speaking with us this morning. Always a pleasure to have you on. You know, I want to ask you actually not just about what is the impact on companies, what they're going to do. My first question to you is your reaction to some of the responses that we've been seeing across corporate India, across the entire weekend, of people saying, time to come home and do better things here. Do you think that that's just being overly optimistic, or is that a message you resonate with?
I think it's a, when you read the act, the first gut reaction is, hue and cry, people trying to take a next flight out, and the flight fares going through the roof. And I think some clarifications came over the weekend. I've been out in the woods, so I'm not the guy who's read every clarification. But I can only tell you, just, from the conversation you guys have been having, I'm just saying, take a pause. Ask your research team a few simple questions. Number one, haven't Indian companies not invested in development centers in US? That means if the STEM skills are available, Indian companies have the capability to hire locally. Number one. Number two is Indian companies delivered projects, and as a matter of fact, the IT boom was almost at its peak during the COVID, because most of us had to do bigger digital transformation projects during the COVID, and we delivered it without any on-site, off-site. I think we need to get out of this on-site, off-site equation completely. And number third, people who are saying their top line will be hurt, they're probably body shoppers. They're not doing projects. The guys who are doing projects now, like a company like Ionos, we do it because Ionos is enabling humans with AI to deliver better predictability, better efficiency, and better projects. So my point of view is very simple. 2 years of COVID we delivered. AI is helping me deliver. Number third, we have set up centers there. The American companies have set up GCCs here. I mean, I think we are now in a mature stage, and I do not think this act will impact. As a matter of fact, it will help. Where it will help is all of us in the IT industry will realize that we need to shift towards AI a little faster. Number two, we need to shift towards product and platforms. Like our Prime Minister says, we need to be self-reliant, chip to ship. I think we will get a little more, stronger in our delivery. The same way COVID made us stronger in delivering security, resilience, and work from home. I think this will only create better opportunities for us. And maybe we'll end up setting up centers near shore, which is, closer to the American shores to make it more time compatible. But I see only opportunities, and I don't see even temporary pain. And I think the researchers who are coming back and saying large cap, mid cap, they probably haven't understood that most of us have moved on from body shopping.
Point. Mr. Gurnani, I just want to understand, so that my viewers understand as well. The H1-B issue is not a new one. It's a bugbear that has plagued the industry before, and so a lot of companies did move away from that. And you pointed out quite nicely how that transition is taking place. What are the ways beyond what you've suggested that has already taken place so far? And what about the applications that are currently going out for the large cap IT companies? They're still in the thousands. Do you see a dissipation of that?
Of course, yes. If my customer's cost of, taking an employee is, you add $100,000 I mean, nobody wants that kind of a hit on their bottom line. So I expect that to become zero. I honestly believe that unless we are able to apply in a specialist category, so there will be some level of shortages in US, which only means is that either there will be acceleration of training in US, number two, there will be nearshore centers, or number three, there will be more work done either through GCCs or Indian labs in India.
Mr. Gurnani, good morning, Neeraj here. And just one insight, sir. You reckon it won't be business as usual, but could it actually be not too much of a disruption with all of these changes as well, assuming companies don't do too much of H1-B, do more offshoring, etc.? Could it still be business as usual kind of a scenario, let's say 12 months out for Indian IT, top line margin, bottom line impact?
So, Neeraj, with current administration, now with our Honorable Minister Piyush Goyal in US, I don't see this to be a permanent, because as I've always said, this hurts US more than it hurts Indian software companies. And go through the application list. I mean, your research team, Neeraj, has done a good job of pointing out that Indian companies have reduced their H1 dependence by 60% in the last 5 years. Whereas you look at the applications from other American companies, they seem to be going up. So I am not saying everything will remain the same, but I'm also saying is good sense will prevail, because it's in the interest of the American companies, it's in the interest of America. This talent migration has helped them more than anyone else. Indian industry is now capable of delivering complex projects from India. Again, repeating, we delivered it over 2 years, and you again get your research team to work on the data. Our quarter-on-quarter growth was the best during the COVID years.
You know, Mr. Gurnani, thank you for those compliments to the NDTV Profit research team, and we definitely do try and put all of the data together in that space. I have a question for you, and you mentioned correctly that the Union Minister Piyush Goyal is in the United States today, so is External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar. Maybe this is a negotiation tactic, it'll come back. But isn't this a bigger message that needs to go out clearly and will be heard clearly by aspiring students, aspiring engineers, H1B visa aspirants? That is it really all it's cut out to be? Now I'm going from a company level to an individual aspiration level, and you know, your sense there.
Well, listen, so look at it. As I said, Indian opportunity, and I love the statement by Prime Minister Modi saying that we need to be self-reliant, ship to ship. You know, I'm involved with Mahindra University, I'm involved with Plaksha University. The number of students who would have otherwise gone for their undergrad or postgrad studies to US and who have applied to us at Mahindra University and Plaksha only gives me the satisfaction is that it's not only the IITs. Now, a lot of talent would choose to stay back. And number third, as far as, the industry is concerned, I mean, we will clearly evolve. And that evolution to me is more automation, more products, more platforms. And I do believe it is the scenario 12 months from now, if this kind of a trade policies remain, if this kind of H1-B policies remain, it will benefit India in a long run. There could be a short-term pain. I don't see it, the short-term pain. I mean, I'm very convinced that there is no short-term pain because we will be able to deliver all our commitments and projects without getting one new H1 for the next 1 year.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Gurnani, for speaking with us. And very, I think, clear words coming in there that Indian IT companies are not body shopping anymore. So this is not going to make too much of a difference.